Bop. No. And yes. And here. Okay. So, where the hell's the window? There we go. Let's see. Tripping around in the darkness. Ain't nothing but a thing. Let's see, where are we? There is something fluffy that way goes. Need to head south. Actually, I kind of want to get there first. Should be able to go. Actually, get on the right. Should be able to make it. Let's find out. I think that's a little bit spicy. So let's go around to the left. Yes, a wee bit spicy. Hold on one moment. There. Pretty hot. Actually looks like it's an easier walk than I was expecting. Whether it stays that way is a different question. A little bit of a sprint. There's the flatness. There's the flatness. Where is that vista? It's got to be somewhere close. Maybe up here. Probably up here. Oh. Okay. A little speed. Okay, here we are. Should be around here. This is the cave. Where is the memento? Cave outside the cave. Here? It's got to be tucked away somewhere, right? You were in a memento cache. Where would you have it? I feel like there's got to be an easier way. For whatever that's worth. Also could have sworn I've seen this thing before. You'd think it's the lockbox. And yet... One would imagine. Well, I guess we're not finding it. So, to the Vista. Vista. What even is pronunciation? Let's see. Oh. And we have deer. Get that on the way back. Let's find the spot first. Oh, can I not do this at night? Oh, I hope I can do it at night. Oh. Should have known better. See if we can burn some nightlight. Not enough. Okay. Guess let's head back down then. Okay, then we go across. And sleep until day. We can get down. It's not like we're really saving stamina. This is a little spicy. Flat? Yes, flat. Okay. A tiny bit spicy for there. Something fluffy. Probably better storage. And the hardest part, navigating interior when it's dark. First, here, approximately, and drop the hide. Oh. Sometimes you just miss the stairs. It happens. Okay, bed. And 3 hours. Maybe. Okay. Food. As they say, sleeping is thirsty work. Okay. Hide. Somewhere there. Let's get a couple of these fish. Maybe not that one. Delicious. Need to think about how much stuff we can drop. I want to bring mountaineering ropes to the south. Never skip leg day. Oh. Okay, this is the spot. I wish the footsteps were still here. I suppose they might be, but if we came here, it was flat. Where is it flat? Come on. Come on. There we go. Make that blood pressure increase. really saving stamina. Or even during the daytime. No tiny bit of memento trash to be seen. And it couldn't have been the lockbox, could it? Somewhere back here. No. Huh. I guess that's it. To the overlook. Guess the deer disappeared 2 hours later. Okay. Here we go. Alright. I don't think we want to worry about that for now. A lot of cattails. Oh, that's a lot of cattails. But that's also just about it. So let's go back, tear down the inventory, and head south. It would be peaceful except for these steep hills. I can worry about my ankles. And every once in a while, I hear a little bit of a tree that sounds like a paw pad. Let's go double check.
Fingers feel numb.
Should we come this way again? We know we can make it. There we go. There we go. Okay, we need to make a bow. Maybe some arrows. I have a bunch, but we must have more. Is there really a metal container somewhere around here? Or did I already find it? Huh. The more you know.
Nobody needs this anymore.
We can take fish, take another fish.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
Maybe. Probably should. It's always nice to have a backup on the way back. See, we got sticks. I'd like to avoid using matches, but I guess it is what it is. I think I have a cedar still that I've been lugging around. Okay. And none. User dropped it. Fuel. Right, water. Half 42 goes to a little pitch. That'll do. And go get the venison. Because waste not, want not. It's raw. Ends with Gordon Ramsay. You're already fish. Not fish. Cooked. It's not. 32. It'd be good to do a little bit on the bow. Crafting, bow, 1 hour. And now we head back where everything dries up and burns. 8 minutes. I want to keep this thing burning. And there's a bunch of books. They're not great for weight. Yep. That. Yep. 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 And yep. Double check.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Can't learn from any of these. And nope. In you go. Another 1.5. Yep. Fish. 30 hour. You need another book. A little close. One more book. Another hour on the bow. Probably check and see if there are any other fish to cook. Yeah, what's the blizzard? Okay.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I can, but I won't. You know, I forgot about the venison, didn't I? Rip. It's raw. Let's wait. Let's take for an hour. Maybe a half hour. You and nope. You. Yep. Let's see. 9 minutes, 28. Add fuel. One more. Which means we can do a little bit more. Okay, so that's a nice amount of stuff. It's kind of heavy for what it's worth. Okay, let's see. Are we doing on time? Alright, so we can finish the bow. Actually, probably use the hatchet for the rest of it. Check something here. Oh, why would you not do so? Okay. Who does this? Settings resetting, because reasons, I suppose. Okay. Yep. And hopefully that'll do. Hatchet. There we go. Okay, let's see. Got. What am I doing? Need to click on something, and that thing is probably you. And that'll do. Okay. So let's eat some fish. Drink some water. And then take a nap, I suppose. Anything else we want from this area? I don't want some rabbits. Arrows. Arrow shaft. Oh, hatchet's fine. Just guessing we'll find another one eventually.
I think I need to lay down.
Okay. And I guess now some arrows. Wait, am I carrying tools? Feels like a waste of... Interesting. Might as well use it then. Actually not burning for time. So... Probably 2 hours and then sleep. Or 3 hours. 2, yes. Too dark. Okay. Trip our way up to the bed. Drink first. We're full enough. Sleep for 4 hours. As you do, right? Pretty sure that's how it goes. Okay. Redrink. Eat a fish. Probably should have eaten this one. Because fish is heavy. I'd probably drop 3 liters. Now, how lightweight can we get? Need that. Probably prepare the birch. It's light enough though. 2. Okay. Prepare the mushroom. Prepare basically everything. Either at least as light or a little lighter. Not the acorns though. Maybe some bandages. I went south with some fluffies last night. Well, 2 nights ago. Okay, let's see. We got a lot of stuff here. Do we want to drop anything? Water purifiers. And probably this guy. I guess we don't need all these mushrooms. Don't need all these painkillers. Let's see. Antibiotics are getting a little bit spicy. Probably don't need all this because it should be the same as antiseptic. Actually, ditch the antiseptic because it's heavier per use. E-stem. It's light enough. See any extra clothes? No. Food, keep. Stuff. Don't really need a can opener, I don't think. Shouldn't be opening any cans. Let's see. What to drop? Arrows. Four at 100% should be good. And here we go. This is stuff we can drop some of. Definitely drop the fresh gut. Drop. I don't need this many maple sprigs. Jack. Because we're not going to be making 10 bows out there. Let's see, they can stay in. One of these. Got a cat in front of the monitor. Too cute. Maybe only keep one of those. Don't need all of these cloths. Don't need any cured leather. Probably don't need a mushroom. No rose hips. Don't need the stump remover. It's a lot of flare. Okay. Just had to let the cat out. Oh, whoa. Well, of course, the cat doesn't actually want to go out, just wants the door open. Yeah, you're cute. Okay, flares. Probably don't need all those. Famous last words. Okay. The gut can be useful. That I can use to repair. Let's see, let's do some repairing of, where'd it go? Here. Actions and probably worth. Yep. Always a little bit stressful when you've only got the one piece of pelt to repair it with. Okay. Eat, drink. Be merry, as they say. Let's see, what else can we drop? I feel like this is Ditch the tools. There's no space anywhere. Guess it makes sense to put it in the workbench. Simple tools. Okay, actually kind of feel like ditching the revolver too, because I kind of either took the wrong one or forgot to reload it. Only got 3 rounds in it. So let's drop that. Rifle ammunition can stay. I guess it's light enough in an oh hell moment. Maybe we'll need it. Perchance. Perchance. Okay, line fine. Spray can fine. Whetstone fine. Guess we'll head out tomorrow. Food-wise, water-wise, that's right. It's the food situation. That's decent-ish. Way station. The fluffies over there have disappeared. I'm not sure if that's more or less concerning. I think this is the setup. That's the flag I hear. Okay, so let us we just straight burn time. 5 hours, honestly. Probably something better to be doing at that time. Maybe I could finish. I didn't finish the arrow, did I? No, I guess I did finish it. Okay, apparently abiding is thirsty work. And what we can actually do, sleep for 6, and as long as it's not too cold, but there are no bridges this way. Maybe 7. It's called re-rack. Okay, why is the darkness? Where's my window? Where's a window? Can't navigate without a window. Okay, what we can do in the meantime, take care of basic needs. Not those kind. Okay, there's got to be a window around here somewhere, right? I kind of hear the footsteps when there's room to walk. Oh, I see something. What is that? A window. Which window? I think. Yeah, this is the one I want. Okay, let's see the quick. Yeah. The blizzard might be a little bit too cold for me. Guess let's see if we can take another nap. Nope. Playing cards in the dark. Sounds like the blizzard stopped. I don't want all to sleep. Okay, we use our ears. We don't hear any blustering wind. So blizzard should be fine. Okay. So now let's decide what we want to pick up. We want coal, we want mountaineering ropes. And food. There's a couple of fish. So, I guess that's alright. Yeah. Okay, so there's one mountaineering rope and one of these cabinets. This one. Here we go. Take a rope. Leave a rope. Do we want the bedroll? Kind of want the bedroll. Better safe. And another mountaineering rope on the out by the coal.
Too heavy.
There we go. Already? It's heavier than I was expecting. 25, and then I guess it's a decent amount in here. Forgot about the heavy hammer. Pulleys. So let's drop that again. Free up some weight. Food will free up some weight. Go. See how fast we walk. Oh, didn't mean to drop that. This is alright. I am worried about wolves in this area. So that could be a problem. Yep. Are we fighting?
Someone's gotta go.
There. Yeah. Try to get out of here before it finishes eating. More wolves in the trees. And this dawn time is not great for wolf detection. It's definitely not the best time to be out and about, but I think we're alright. Oh, unless we get jump scared. I hear you. Where'd you come from? Let's see. A nice straight flat patch. Butt up against the tree. Let's see. When did I drop the venison? That's so close, man. Can you just keep it on the stalk mode for long enough? Don't want to break line of sight too much, because then it will start running. You know it's early in the morning, you're so tired, you can't run fast. Come on. Come on. Look at how tired you are. All that fluff, it's so heavy to carry. Come on. Yeah, turn around. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Where do you think you're going? Come on. Come here. I'm so fat. Okay, there we go. Thank you.
Too much stuff to carry.
Although it's kind of cold. Actually, it's very cold in this region. It's something of a problem. If we go straight across to these train containers, train cars. Assume we don't get jump scared again. Jeez. Normally hearing a dog bark is a happy thing. But not here.
Can't feel my hands.
Marty, where we going, we don't need hands. Hold on. Settings get weirded up again. Let's find out. And that's a no from me, dog. If I were somewhere warm, I wouldn't be where I am now. But I might be over there.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Yeah, you are.
Thank goodness. Made it through another night.
For now, anyway. I don't want to go to that vista. Over in the south. I bet there's some rabbits there too. That's a whole nother thing. At least I'm not seeing anything fluffy around here. Well, except for that. And that's a little bit too much fluff for me to deal with. I mean, I'm hoping it doesn't come this way. For whatever that's worth. It's far enough away, I think. Well, it's not even warm in here. And there's a... oh, heck. Guess it smells good. So I have been here. Let's get some sticks. heard something. And as much as I loathe using a match, I'm not quite bright enough to use a magnifying glass, I don't think. Okay, and start. At least I hope.
It worked.
More than 7 game minutes, though. I'm gonna keep an eye on this bear. Because the bear can mess you up. Let's see. It's kind of a track, huh? So in the beginning of this whole run, started up here somewhere, came down, ended up this sort of cave crossing at a mountain goat down this cliff area, and ended up over by the coast. I'm kind of doing it backwards. But instead of going north here, we're going to go west. Please don't come this way. Actually can't tell. Give it a few seconds. See if it's any closer. I still can't tell. I think it's going away, but I can't quite tell. One more stick. Probably keep a stick or two because you can't wait cold to start a fire. You need something else to be burning before you put it on. Okay, it's definitely going away. Not liking the sound of that wind though, because that usually means cold. It'll get more manageable as the sun comes up. We can eat some fish to get some of this weight off. Oh no rush. Forgot to bring extra water. Fantastic. 10 out of 10 expedition climbing skills. I'm using another stick though. Nice. Perfect. Squirrel brushes have tons of sticks. Just need to keep the fire going. So I can break it down. 10 minutes, yes please. That's not Terry. Yes. So don't leave any cans, huh? Where's that bear? Over there. Okay. I'm going to get about a liter of water before heading out. It'll be about 28 minutes, so we need one more step. And don't take it pen. Make sure we don't run into the bear. Where's the bear? There it is. Head back to that overlook point. Actually, I think I can cut across here. Not so warm that I could just spin forever out here. Close to the shores. Does this ice will break if you stand on it for too long? Or maybe it's not too long, but if you go kind of in the middle areas. And it makes you wet, and it makes you cold, and it's just not a good time. Definitely just not a good time. Actually, I could probably use this. These things are edible. At least for, kilo per kilo, they're fantastic calorie density. I think there's wolves over in that direction. I think there's probably some wolves somewhere over in this direction. But we're going into that little fjord dead ahead. Unless those are wolves. Are they moving? Can't quite tell. Can't tell, so who knows? At least we don't have a scent. Okay, I'm thinking that's just the side of a rock. I think? Or a stump? Something like that. I think they're stumps, yeah. Okay, I'd love to climb on this. But I guess that's not how we go in this game. This is not a good plan. Always a little bit stressful. That's probably too far. And this is farther than I'd like, but it should be doable. At least that's what I say in theory. Okay, safe. Aha. Birch? Maple? I love a good stick. Chop, chop, chop. Okay. Some tiny little camp. Now I know this isn't mine, one, because I wouldn't have left all this stuff out in such a picturesque way, and two, I don't build snow shelters.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
It's a little too heavy. I don't think I'll even harvest that thing. Maybe on the way back. What's it got? It might be worth it on the way back. Because I would like some more food for the road. Change one of these window orders. entirely sure what to expect up here. Scanning for fluff. That's weird geometry. Okay, on the plus side, I'm not seeing fluff, which is always, well, it's one way to go, certainly. See no fluff, hear no fluff. No fluff, I suppose. Could it be another stick? Who's the real dog? What was that? What? Why did I hear hoofs?
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Or so you say. Hopefully it'll continue getting warmer. Starting to feel a little safe, despite not really knowing what's around the corner up there. Might actually find a little windbreak and put the tent or the bedroll down. Should help with the temperature a little bit. And also, we're about to hit 50% fatigue, which means our carry weight starts reducing. Okay, we're gonna get jump scared. That is the question. Looking good so far. Oh, yeah, this looks fine. Oh, that's a rabbit. Wildlife that isn't being feasted upon is always a good sign. Of safety, anyway. I wasn't trying to get somewhere, but get a couple of them to repair this hat. Alright. See what we can see. Never trust a blind corner.
Wonder if the owner's around.
What? This is nice, actually. Aha, we found it. Luckily I forgot to drop all the charcoal. Okay. Lots of stuff I don't actually care about. So I think it's back to the derailment. Before this blizzard comes in. I can eat something, lose some weight. Looking good. I wonder if there's a way down from here. Over in this direction, I mean. Kind of feels like there should be. Are we gonna get lucky? This is a weird texture. Oh, interesting. It still works, right?
Hope I can still eat this.
All this in just a can of sardines? Come on now. Take those. Something, flashlight? Let me look down.
I could use this.
Okay. Actually kind of a lot of interior storage here. Yeah, 15 kilograms. Hatch, what? Yes,
It's starting to
please.
weigh me down.
How about let me sit in another seat? Okay, that is not another seat. Yes. Yes. Hatch? Hatch, where is it here?
This'll come in handy.
Will it though? Let me look down, damn you. I actually don't want the flashlight. Because it only works during the aurora, and it also runs out of battery. Blizzard, really? I'm just gonna chill out in this helicopter and hope this blizzard blows over. I guess give it 3 hours. That's not good. And then the Spence family residence. There's a ton of wolves around here, but during blizzards, no wolves. Yeah, I think I need to start heading over there, because when night falls, it's going to get too cold to stay in here. Okay. Let me out. Here we go. Okay. Actually kind of a long way. Unless... Oh, that feels goatable, but I don't want to. Over encumbered. Of course, the blizzard ends immediately. Okay. Thought I saw something fluffy, but it was just the backpack. Up. So we head back to the train cars. Kind of encumbered. Should get there in time, though. See. We've got some connection issues. It's a weird looking tree. Let's also hope that bear isn't in the way. I guess sometimes a weird tree is just a weird tree. Biggest birch stick ever. Okay. What have we got here? Nope. Weird geometry. And I can feel it when I trip into something like that, and it just... I don't know. Ugh. It's like a second sense. Second tactile sense. I can almost feel it in my bones. Getting hung up like that. Do we want to go and get the deer? Yeah, I think so. I think cooking that venison is going to be a good idea. Give me the meat. 7 minutes. Even no tool. Worth it to keep the condition on the knife. body over here. I think it shouldn't be a dead end, so we should be able to still get to the train cars. Which are over there by that brown speck that just passed from the tree. I kind of want to go and check out Hunter's blind, but it's a little out of the way. Is that a bear? I think that was a bear. It's far off. In a good spot for us. Can you give me some crow feathers? Yes, please.
Could end up being
yeah.
useful.
I don't actually need a torch. More crow? Dare I? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Turns out I do not. We go around the long way. Because I don't think we can get on this. Yeah, there's no way. Boo, give me a climb button. Give it to me. Skip those marshmallows. Keep the eyes on the prize. Okay, somewhere over here we had breaking ice. I don't think it was this spot. Yep. Okay, what's the best way to get around there? You could go around. Yeah, I feel like the ice broke by this tree over here. And I think there's a gap over there. I can't quite tell, but I think there's a gap I don't want to cross. Can't speak for anyone else. But this does take us a little bit close to something fluffy that I suspect exists. You can dream anyway. Is that a bear? That isn't moving, so I don't think it's a bear. Yeah, if there's anything black or brown that moves, I panic because it's either... Is that a bear? Yeah, because it's either a bear, like that in the middle of the screen, or a wolf. Like that over that mountain that you can hear. Come on, come on, come on, come on. As long as we make it across the halfway point, I feel safe. Although I am somewhat concerned about the bear's location. that it ranges that far past the train derailment. I was hoping it would kind of stay on one side. Sort of guarantee, oop, oh dear, and guarantee that it didn't cross over and possibly encroach on where I'm planning on cooking some meat. Deer? Oh dear. Yoink. One time in the episodic version, I hunted a deer and was harvesting it, and I heard tap 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 tap. And the bear just walked straight up to me and just completely spawn camped me. That one looks like it's moving low and slow enough. Actually, eat, drink, be merry. Yeah, you and me too. Because it is getting a little late. I think we can hop over on this area. Yeah, this is where we came in. I think cook first, then sleep. Is that another body? Well, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Not my couch, not my problem. I was like, what the hell is that brown thing? And then I realized it was just the stump of the tree floating in the ice.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
I'm gonna double check that bear's location first. I don't think bears will hunt you, but I just don't want it to get too close. Okay. Hopefully it'll just range up to the north there. Although it is a little bit too late to... I don't even think I have a magnifying glass. That was a dumb thing to leave. I want to get some more sticks before actually starting. There. And when possible, save the hatchet durability. Okay, you're doing pretty good on time. I'm gonna match it up to wake up sometime in the early morning. So we'll start the fire, cook the meat, get water, and then head out the rest of the way.
Come on.
Just follow the train tracks. Basically until they end.
That did it.
Lord venison. 733, and then we want... we should have been hybrid doing it the whole time. So now we're just going to waste. I only have one can. Ripperoonie. Maybe 1, 2, 3. I don't want to just carry around a whole bunch of sticks all the time. 28. Water 1 more. Means 2. And 1. Feeling kind of good about this situation. Now we can sleep, wake up right about at the right time. Yeah. Okay. And maybe start with 9. It'll be a little bit more than that. 1 or 2 is the question. And I think the answer is 1. First, okay. Yeah, do 1 more. Okay, pick up. And I think we're on the hunt for a bear first, and then on the way. These are ears. Don't hear anything. Is that it? Is it? Phew! Wow. Well, it's walking away, which is great. So can we just kind of sneak it through? I'm hoping the answer is yes. As long as it doesn't turn around, we should be fine to just follow the train tracks. What was that? The fixture just hadn't loaded in, or it was lotted out too far away to render. Keep walking away. Keep walking away. Keep going. Oh, did you turn around? You did turn around, didn't you? So we back off. Maybe we even start detouring. Oh yeah, we detour. And we hope we walk faster. Which so far it seems like we might. I see the lump of the top of it. Better safe. Getting mauled by a bear at half health would not be a very winning move. Okay, I think we should be fine. That actually looks a little deep. Random noise. Or a musical cue. Okay. Should be safe. Yes. Now we see if we can head back to the tracks. If we can find the tracks. Should be up this way though. At least I hope so. Wouldn't be the first time I've gotten turned around. You won't distract me, Crow. There we go. I may or may not have almost gotten turned around. But close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, so this is neither. So many wolves behind. Down south. That's why I'd really only go to that place in a blizzard. So... nothing handsome enough to tempt me. Okay, I know there's a bit here where it breaks. The tracks kind of go partially submerge. I thought it was a bigger spot than this. But I'm not complaining. It's walkable. Still can't sprint. And it reminds me of Morrowind. With the draw distance. There's certainly a vibe to it. Let's see. should just be in this area. We'll know we're really close when we find the first tree branches across the tracks, because those are on the map. Okay. I mean, this has to be it, right? One would imagine. But also it's a mistake to walk up this. Yeah, this has to be just about the end of the lake, I'd imagine. Yeah, the next zone should be right ahead. Basically only walked across there and I already need some more. What was that noise? Literally did the Skyrim guard meme. Must have been the wind. Nom nom nom. And a slurp. So this next area could actually be quite linear.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Of course, I haven't been here. So I can only go by memory. Came here once in the campaign. Forge a spear, stab a bear. Why's it gotta be so foggy? I kind of want to just sleep for an hour. Get rid of some of this fog. Of course, not that it's guaranteed to do that. Yeah, it should be. Because I'm going to regret not mapping this out if I just walk past. Goddamn. Hmm. Yep. Just gotta suck it up. Fingers crossed. Still. Well, guess we just head out and hope for the best. And more particularly, find a spot to bed down for when it gets to the night. I don't know how cold this area is. He's really gone to hell quick. I think I remember there being rabbits over to the left, but nothing else of interest. Just in case. I wonder. Oh, you gotta be kidding. I think this bit is probably too steep to go down as encumbered as I am. Yeah. I also don't want to get stuck with something fluffy if I fall down there. Well, I guess it's obvious enough where the entrance is. It was a weird direction to refer to hell just now. Okay. Dead end. Is there a way over? And if there's not a way over, is there a place to map? That looks too steep to climb. Okay. On the plus side, I don't see anything fluffy down there. I hear something fluffy back there. I don't know what that's about. But I am somewhat concerned. Do we break an ankle? No. Which is nice. Alright, now, have I been bamboozled? Not yet. Maybe with how steep this is. Woof. Don't like that kind of length of steepness. Okay, I think we want to go on that. Yes. Okay, no caves to worry about checking. Yeah. Should be straightforward enough. A little of a tummy. More importantly, lose some weight. And people say that you can't lose weight by eating. Do we check this? If only to put it on the map. Actually, I kind of want to see what's down here. It's kind of steep. That doesn't look interesting enough. Yeah, to be worth the trouble. I don't think there's anything over there. At least I hope not. I was walking, as Forrest Gump did not say. Should still be in the cartographized area. The other side of the landslide and then do another charcoal. What I would really like is an interior location for a little bit of longer term chilling, or anti-chilling as the case may be. Well, I guess particularly as I hope the case may be. Lined corners. Like a box of chocolates, you never know what you're going to get. Okay, nothing fluffy, very nice. This is looking very chill, which is just how I like it. I'm not seeing any fluff. I'm not hearing any fluff. Unfortunately, not feeling any fluff. Oh, okay, rabbits are over there. Which actually means we should be pretty safe around here. Got half a mind to go and harvest all those rabbits though. But I don't think that's a good idea right now. Maybe later, if we start to run out of larger things to eat. Where did this go to? A little bit farther. Well, maybe a decent amount farther, actually. Here we can charcoal at that rail car. Maybe a bit before because of the bend. Maybe right at the bend here. Let's see if this is a good spot. Could have been better. Not the worst. Got some interesting detections at the edge here. What's that about? Of course, there's nothing down here worth mentioning. Man, there's just not been a lot. He says,
Wonder
as he
who owns
stumbles
this
across
stuff.
some stuff. I mean, I guess it makes sense to be on a train, like an engine car, but still, come on, one charcoal in a container, really? Okay. A little bit more cinematic stuff here in the campaign. This is actually one of the places where the bear, well, spoilers, where the bear ambushes you. And I think you get your first aurora. Freaked me the heck out. Crazy wolves. Oh, speaking of, living. Oh, damn it. Come on, here we go. God, you're kidding me.
Gotta stop that blood loss.
Neck, really? How rude. Of course. Okay, we shot one arrow, and of course it missed. Because for some reason the wolves dodge. What did I tell you about blind corners?
I think I can use
I
this.
love a match. Check the trunk, nothing. Now, where did the wolf go? Because I'm getting that meat. Okay, I think I'm going to dump all this stuff in the rail yard or whatever yard over here first. Let's see, anything fluffy? Yes, there is stuff that's fluffy over there. Unfortunate. Okay. Maintenance shed. We don't really have a scent. which hopefully means we can sneak a bit better. I don't know if there's any sneaking this way. Kind of lousy with them. Where the hell did that one even go? It just went behind the shed. Oh, there it is. Thought it went behind the shed and just disappeared. Come on. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Gotta be careful about the steep areas. I don't think this is the way to push right now. Because I am afraid of those two guys. Only at like 1/4 health. So let's see where that other one ran off to. Let's see what's going on over here. Where did it run off to? I don't see any paw prints in the snow over here. Car. That's not the same car. Let's see what we got over here. Those. Oh. Thought I heard some paw prints. Or some paw pads.
That'll come in handy.
Briar house. Sounds like a farm or a dairy factory. Oh, is there really nothing in here? Huh.
It's dusk, so night can't be far behind.
Okay. So there's the break. And I guess the only way to get there is from the other side, huh? And that is one of the reasons why I brought the mountaineering rope. Because there ought to be a rock to rappel down from. Bunny rabbit. Somewhere a little past that maintenance shed. But it's on this cliff. on this side of that ravine. Not entirely sure. I think this is actually going to take me around the maintenance shed. Yep. And I don't want to take the time to harvest all those because they take forever to dig out of the ground. And eat, get some weight down. We are now low on food. I have to either find that wolf or stick some arrows into those by the maintenance shed. I'd like to find that rock. Drop one of these mountain ropes. I wonder if I can sneak in the backside of the maintenance shed. The hill's not so great to see in, so it could be risky, but the deer means it's probably safe down here. And I believe that rock is somewhere over here past these stones. Those are stones. Past these boulders. Yes, well I can. Very nice. Although where's the corpse? There it is.
Here.
Okay, it's basically some cloth. And is this my rock? This is my rock. And it doesn't have a rope, so I didn't waste all this walking. Fantastic. Okay, a literal load off. It's a long way down though. I wonder if it even needs the second rope. I think I'll drop it here. Why do I hear something? Fucking bear. Jesus. And that is what we call a close call, if we even made it out yet. Thought I heard something. Oof. Anyway, what did I say about blind corners? Here's you. But do I have the balls to harvest it with the bear over there? Not with it moving this way. But with those 2 mountain ropes down, much more mobile, I feel like we got time. Cannot believe that wolf ran all the way over here. This bear's not following me, is it? Only this was enterable. Okay, Winnie the Pooh, where did you go? Alright. Did a rabbit get attacked over there? Not a great sign. Hey, what's the bear doing? Where did it end up? I think I hear it that way. Yeah, yawn, yawn. I'm blind? There it is. That was deer noise, right? Yeah. Okay. So that is moving away. This is not a good spot. I think I have to. I think we do it one at a time. Really, how far can a bear move in 2 minutes? Far enough, it's already coming back. Really just had to camp that area, huh? That was a bear. Yeah, I'll have to come back later. It's too risky. It's not a lot of meat. But it'll have to do for now. Here's something fluffy. go. Door? There's an open door. Yes, please. Yes, please. Oof. Ain't that something? Double check that it actually saved. Yes. Okay. Call it there. Ooh, lordy. Now how am I going to fall asleep?